Friends, Cheryl here with EPHEMERA, and I'm back with another Margarete Miller challenge. This is week 21. So if you're searching for different videos to watch for this week's prompts, you can search for the hashtag 2024 CW21. So I want to welcome you all, and I'll go over these prompts in a minute. I want to welcome you all. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and turning on that notification so you see all of the videos, not just the Margarete Miller ones. And if you're returning, you know I love you all and I'm so appreciative of your support. So let's get into this. Oh, and if you're going through this and you like what you see, please click that like button. That really helps with YouTube and their algorithms if you indicate that you like what you're seeing. Alright, so this week we're going to have something with wings, a math symbol, something silver, something that came in the mail, a black and white photo, and something torn is the bonus. Alright, let's pull all of our stuff out here and I'll move it over here. The first thing I'm going to look at is the background paper. And that's going to be this right here. So I'm going to, let's do the glue stick since it's such a big piece. So I hope you're all doing well. I just got back from a 2-day trip over to Durham, North Carolina, which is about 4 hours from me. I have a store over there that sells my work, and I went over. They were celebrating their 7th anniversary of being open, and invited me to come over. I'm one of the artists. There aren't very many of us left, but I'm one of the artists who have been with them since day one. So I went over and participated in the event on Friday night. And then Saturday I got up early and I went to, there is a store called the Scrap Exchange, and they have all sorts of, I want to go this way. They have all sorts of reuse stuff and it's all donated to them. So they resell it. And, you know, the prices are pretty good, and I get so much nice stuff in there. I love going to the Scrap Exchange, and I go over to Durham twice a year. And every time I go to Durham, I have to stop at the Scrap Exchange. So I'll probably do a haul video. Well, I don't know, maybe later today I'll go live and do something. But I did that, and then when I left there, about an hour from there, on the way home, it's on my drive in Greensboro, there's another store called Reconsidered Goods, and it's the same thing. And so I always stop at those two stores, and I got some really, really cool stuff. They always have the neatest things. So if you're one of those who attends my sales or watches my video sales, keep your eyes peeled because I'll be having some really fun stuff coming up soon. And then I drove home, got home about, I don't know, 7:30 last night, and now here I am. But I got, for storage, you know those racks in like Michael's and Joann's and the stores, the ones that have the racks that are for the individual pieces of paper, the crafting paper, and they'll have those big racks. Well, they had 2 of those at the Scrap Exchange, and they were $6 a piece. And I thought, boy, I can't pass that up because, you know, we all need storage. So today I'm going to be moving all of my individual bits of scrap paper into my new racks. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. All right. So yeah, I've had an interesting, oh, this is coming undone. I've had an interesting weekend so far. Today I'm going to craft, clean up the craft room, and just do some work. All right, let's get the vintage photo out because I'm going to need that. Let's see, what do I want to put down first? I think I want to put down the black and white photo. So this black and white photo is going to go on there, and then I have this girl, and this is a picture of her grandmother. So she's going to stand here with her hand up on the top of the picture. But before we do that, I just want to go around and darken up some of these white edges that she has. And one of my prompts is something with wings. So we're going to put some wings on this little gal. And I've got these to go on her. I'm going to cut them in half. Well, not even really in half. I thought these went so well with the background, the colors in the background. All right. And then we'll go around this one too. But we're going to put the wings on the little girl. There we go. Now, I think we'll put the wings on like that. There we go. How pretty. And don't those wings just go so nice with that background? Alright. So it's Sunday here. So we'll be getting ready for the week ahead. Anybody have big plans this week? There. Now we've got to put this underneath her hand but over the wing. Because her hand looks like it's resting on something, so we have to have it. Now, this is, in my little story here, this is her grandmother. And so she's standing here with her grandmother. So I'm going to tack that down. Oops, went a little too far. Oops. So we'll put this back up here. There we go. So that's that. And then something that came in the mail. I've got a couple of things for that. Whoops. I've got a couple of things for this. And this also has, I got a couple things for something torn too. So this has a couple of torn corners on it. So this fits that prompt as well as so that's going to go like that. And then I had a couple of stamps and I'm only seeing one of them now. So maybe that just made up my mind as to which one to use. So I've got a little stamp here that's got a postmark on it. So that's something that came in the mail. And I'll put a little more, I'll stamp a little more on there in just a second here. Okay, that's going to go like that. And then I guess we can kind of put her down onto that piece because we know that she's going to go sorry about that. That's my ring. My husband's taking the dog out. Okay, so we're going to put that like that. And I think we can put this whole thing down now. I'm kind of liking this. You know, I mentioned last time that I really wasn't liking some of the collages I had been making. I really like this one. So this is a postcard that her grandmother sent her from France. So this story is all about her grandmother. All right. Make sure that's halfway straight. Okay. Then we also have some little tickets that Grandma sent from a show that she had seen. These are so sort of memorabilia, little tickets from a show that Grandma went to in France. So this page is all about this little fairy girl and her grandma and the things that her grandma sent her. And they just match the background so well. And then I've got this little piece of paper. I'll show you what we're going to do with this here real quick. We're going to put this right up here, and actually I wanted it to go under that postcard a little, so we'll see if I can still get it under. If not, I'll just butt it up next to it. Yep, I think we can. Alright, there's that, and then I've got this brown pen to match the browns that are on the page, and math symbol was another one of my prompts. And so what I'm going to do here is just put some marks. Okay, so we've just got some equal signs. All right, now something silver was the other thing, and I have got these silver buttons that I'm going to put down here. And then these are little snap. I have so many of these. I get these all the time in little scrap things, and Man, I need to be using these things. So these are the little snap closures, and I had so many of them. I thought, well, let's just put some on here. Let's just add them because they're silver and they look cute. I mean, look at that down there at the bottom. All right, so now I need to put these corners down. And I put the glue all the way out to the corners. So there we go. Now, those little signs there, I like that, but I don't like it. So I'm going to take this little stamp that is just sort of makes things look grungy. It's just sort of grungy dots. And I'll put this on here and have it go over. There we go. Let's put some down here. There we go. And just give it a little bit of a grungy look. Yep. There we go. All right, you can hardly see it on there, but I think you can. You can see the little dots on there. It just gives it a little extra something something. And then I was also going to put let me see if I can find what I'm looking for here. There it is. I have this stamp that has postage symbols on it. And so I think I'm going to use this one that says First Class. And I'm going to stamp it on here. There we go. So I have it there. I'm also going to stamp it in a darker, where's my black soot? My black soot has up and walked away. I was going to put in black so it stood out more, but I've got this Distress ink in Scorched Timber. You know, sometimes they stamp these things on a couple of times. There we go. So that stamp has a lot of texture now. Oops, goes this way. All right. I think, and then we just need to ink up the edges. And I think this one is done. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I think it's just really, really cute. So let's ink up the edges, and let's do Vintage Photo, not the Scorched Earth, or Scorched Timber. Scorched Earth. Let's go all Scorched Earth. And then I want to show you what I did from last week. I added to the collage and spiffed the girl up a little bit. So I want to show you that, what I did after the cameras were turned off. Sometimes I'll go back and look at it and say, like I'm thinking right here I might want to put something, but I don't know what, and it would be extra. So, and like these tickets here were not part of the prompts. That was just something extra I did. So you definitely can put extra things on there. Look at this, we're going into the second signature. I can hardly believe it. Alright, so there's that. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe another postage stamp down here or something. But that is the collage. Oh, dang it. See, I was gonna do this and be able to put my prompts in there. I just always forget it. So that's okay. We'll clip them on the bottom. Alright, so here's what we have. Something with wings. We have this little girl. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I might just take my Stabilo all. I don't think I'm going to wet it. But I think I want her wings to stand out a little bit more. There we go. Alright, and then I need to put just under her hand here a little bit of glue. There. Those wings stand out a little better now. Alright, so something with wings, we've got the little girl. A math symbol, we've got the equal signs up here for mark making. Something silver, we've got a button and 2 snap pieces. Something that came in the mail, we had this postcard, but then we also had the stamp. A black and white photo. And the bonus is something torn. Oh, these do match a prompt. They're torn at the bottom. The ticket stubs are torn. And the postcard is torn, but I've covered up all the torn parts. But this little piece of paper is torn as well. So, yeah, these are something torn. So that is this week. Now, look what I did for last week. I just didn't think she looked, I don't know, it just was missing something. So look at the sunglasses that I put on her. Aren't those fun? And then I cut out a handbag because I thought her legs kind of cut off right there. And I thought that looked funny. So I just gave her a little handbag down there that she was holding on to. So I did update last week's as well. So there we go. That is Margarete Miller. Thank you for watching. I so appreciate you. And again, if you want to look for other collages and see what other people have done, search for hashtag 2024 CW21. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to click that like button on the way out. All right, bye.